been called in, and they're off for the Paddy Power Gold Cup of 2012. Grand Cru began last here as they go towards the first of the 16 fences. Casey Top over it in front there, made a slight error there, taken on by the Disengager, so it's going to be a furious pace as they make their way towards the second. In third place then is Kingsmere, together there with Finger on the Pulse in fourth, together with Nadia de la Vega, who's on the inside, just held up behind them. Hunt Ball racing just in front there of Ariel, and then comes Alfarov, who's racing in about 7th or 8th place. Michael Phipps is next. There was a mistake there by the Disengager at that last fence on the far side there. Fence number 3. Making their way left-handed now, heading down the side of the course. So Casey Top leads by about a length or so to the Disengager. 2 lengths away back in third then is Nadia de la Vega and AP McCoy in the white cap of JP McManus's trio. Just on the outside of her then is Kingsmere, followed wider out then by the green-white cap of Finger on the Pulse and Morris Linehan. Just behind these then is Hunt Ball on the inside track there by Walk On, again saving ground all the way. Chock Thornton. Alfarov is next, followed by Michael Phipps, who just took that just in front of Ariel on his outside. Pocolan is held up towards the back of the field there with Gil Barry on the inside. Then comes Questions Answered in the black and yellow quartered jacket for Paddy de Plastre is next, followed then by the quartered cap of Quantitative Easing towards the rear of the field as they make their way up towards the next. Calgary Bay is restrained on the outside of the field, disputing last place with Pocolan. Grand Cru just moves up a little bit to relegate Pocolan to a disputed last place with Calgary Bay as they run up to the hill towards the next fence, which is number 6 here. Mistake there by Gil Barry as they took that. Casey Top, though, is the leader narrowly. From in second place, Finger on the Pulse. They come towards the next. Third on the inside is Nadia de la Vega. Then comes on the outside in the beige and maroon quartered jacket, the Disengager, followed then by Kingsmere. Then on the inside is Walk On for Chock Thornton. Hunt Ball is right in the middle of the field at this stage, just tracking Alfarov. Wider out to Ariel. Trio de Len is even wider. Questions Answered next, following in the middle of the field with Michael Phipps. They take the fence towards the top of the hill, and Gil Barry is gone there. Faller Gil Barry. Morris Linehan on the deck at this stage. Let's hope he rises pretty soon. He is getting to his feet, which is good news. The horse continuing riderless at this stage. Calgary Bay just needing a little bit of a push along there from Timmy Murphy as they head, or Dominic Ellsworth rather, as they head on down the hill towards the next. Casey Top in front, mistake by for Paddy de Plastre over that fence. Alfarov getting into contention now together with the Disengager. Hunt Ball is right there as well. Grand Cru has just moved up a little bit now into the middle of the field for Tom Scudamore as they go over the water jump. He's only about 5 or 6 lengths off the pace with Questions Answered on his outside. Nadia de la Vega is on the inner, saving ground all the way, just tracking Casey Top at that point as they go to the open ditch, which is at number 11 here. And there, Alfarov made a slight mistake on the outside. For Paddy de Plastre, wasn't fluent at it either. Casey Top, the Disengager, 1 and 2, followed then in third by Finger on the Pulse. Nadia de la Vega, Kingsmere right up in there as well with Alfarov. Walk On is just angled off the rail now with Hunt Ball behind him. Ariel is wider. Grand Cru getting closer all the time up the inside with Nadia de la Vega. Bit of a gap to the others now as the race begins to take its toll on 1 or 2 of them going towards the ditch at the top of the hill, and it's Casey Top and Mark Enright who struck in front there. Great jump from Alfarov to move up alongside for Ruby Walsh. Walk On is following through, the Disengager, Nadia de la Vega. Hunt Ball all of a sudden is just hit a bit of a flat spot and is losing his pitch amongst the leaders and coming under strong pressure now from Nick Schofield. Grand Cru has just gone past him into about 7th place. Runners reaching the point where they now start to freewheel down the hill towards the third last in the Paddy Power Gold Cup of 2012. Casey Top in front, Alfarov on the outside going well with Grand Cru, Nadia de la Vega, then the Disengager, and Walk On is coming into it too with every chance as they approach the third last now. Coming towards it now, Casey Top just with Alfarov, who jumped that beautifully. Between them, Nadia de la Vega. She's there with every chance. Grand Cru now, for the first time, coming under pressure. So too is Walk On, and these 5 have kicked clear of the rest a long way before they get down to the second last here. And it's Casey Top who's just in front with Alfarov on the outside, moving very strongly indeed. Here's Walk On for Chock Thornton as Alfarov takes over. Walk On in second, followed by Casey Top and Nadia de la Vega. and it's Alfarov and Walk On who come down towards the second last. Alfarov on the near side, Walk On up the inside. The two greys locked together in battle as they approach the final fence. Ruby Walsh and Chock Thornton. Alfarov by about half a length. Here's the final fence. Alfarov the better jump from in second. Walk On back in third is Nadia de la Vega. Can Paul Nicholls win the Paddy Power Gold Cup? Alfarov is 2 lengths to the good over Walk On in second place. They've kicked clear of the others, and Alfarov driven to the line by Ruby Walsh in the colours of John Hales gives Paul Nicholls his first Paddy Power Gold Cup. In second is Walk On, a gap then to Nadia de la Vega who took third, followed by Casey Top in fourth. Questions answered close up in fifth, and a bit of a gap to Ariel, who was the last to finish.
A race that has so often ended in disappointment and despair for John Hales, Paul Nicholls and Ruby Walsh has finally ended in triumph as Alfarov defies the biggest weight since Cypher Malta to take the 2012 running of the Paddy Power Gold Cup, jumping brilliantly, travelling fluently, and then showing tenacity under 11 stone 8 to beat the equally game Walk On, who posted a career best over fences, and these gallant greys clear of Nadia de la Vega and the outsider Casey Top. The delight etched all over Ruby Walsh's face tells you the whole story. There is added significance for him to this win. It is only a matter of years that Walsh was on the deck 2 out aboard the ill-fated Granny Jack in these colours, and this horse, another grey with huge promise and huge talent, has provided the all-conquering team of Nicholls and Walsh with glorious redemption. The winning trainer